You're listening to Knights Postgame presented by the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, reminding Knights Nation and everyone on the road tonight to buckle up and phone down. Time for a postgame coach's interview presented by D. Scott Neal, proud partner of Bellarmine Athletics. Coach, we were just talking about it. A different energy from your group from the jump in this one. You take that 8-0 lead. Thoughts on the loss?
You know, you take these kids, and I tell you what, man, they're 18 years old. And they come in, after a tough week on the road.
Yep.
We started out, two road games. We had to fly down to Jacksonville, then fly back, then bus down to North Al, then drive back. And hell, Kennesaw was here before we got back. And then we played Kennesaw. I thought we played tough. I thought we played spirited. And I'm talking about last week. The ball didn't go in the hole. And I tell you, as a former player, and I know it was a long time ago, but as a former player, when that ball doesn't go in the hole, it's tough to play on the other end. I mean, it really is. And they saw the ball go in the hole tonight, and that's the difference in how we played, because we have been playing like that. These kids, I love them. I mean, they give me every single thing that they have. You're talking about two freshmen out there, playing that position at point guard. Where you're playing a 27-year or 25-year-old and a 24-year-old on most teams in our league. We're playing grad students, and,
right.
and Eastern's got a kid play 7 years. She's been in school for 7 years. And we've got nobody that's been in school for more than 5 years. And we got one kid. Everybody else has been in for one or a half a semester or a semester. So. I'm so proud of these kids and what they've done and what they've been able to do. There's nobody – look at everybody else's league record and what they've done and where they've played. We're the only team in the league that's played our first 5 games, 4 games, our first 4 games, we played 3 on the road.
Right.
The first on the road. We've only played 1 game at home. It's just I can't wait to get back home. I can't wait to see Eastern Kentucky on Saturday. I'm looking forward to that game. We need a huge crowd out there to support these kids, because they're playing their tails off. They really are. I can't be prouder of what they've done.
Absolutely.
And I know our record, isn't what, I want for sure. It isn't what they want. I mean, no one puts a uniform on to go out there and lose. Nobody does. So these kids are working their tail off, and I'm proud of them. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with coming down this stretch. I'm telling you.
You should be. Outstanding basketball game tonight on both ends. You mentioned balls going in the hole. Was that the difference, just actually making the shots?
It really was, Jack. I mean, we practice and the ball goes in, and we're spirited on defense. We're playing tough, and we're doing what we need to do, and I look at it's the difference between, a second and third effort, to where, when maybe fatigue can set in and creep into your mentality, But, you look at Gracie, 13 of 14, okay?
That is unreal.
The kid she was guarding shot 27 times. 27 times. What happens if we get Gracie the ball 27 times?
Right. 26 of 27 maybe?
Yeah.
Antoinette Walker, that's the player you mentioned. 26 points for her on those 27 shots. She's a fifth-year senior going against a freshman.
Yep.
Really good offensive team in Eastern Kentucky tonight.
Very
what
good.
problems did they give you on that end?
Well, she's such a crafty scorer,
Yeah.
She gets it. She comes across. I mean, she's going right, But when she gets it, it's such a quick shot. I mean, and Coach Litton had such a great scout. I tell you what, my assistant coaches are by far the best assistant coaches in this league, because night in, night out, they give me and they give this team a chance to win, and great. And Coach Litton told him, get your hands up. When you're guarding her, you have to have both hands up. You can't have them down, because she's so quick at shooting the ball. And Gracie got it a couple times, and that's what we've got to go in. We got to go back and we got to work on, getting our both hands up on that shot. It's tough. It's tough to block.
Yeah,
but,
quick little hook shot.
Yeah.
The sweeping layup for her was working tonight.
Yep.
Next up for you guys, you've
Eastern
got
Kentucky.
EKU. So
Shocker.
You had this type of experience a couple of years ago playing teams back to back.
Yeah.
What is it like?
Well, we played on Saturday, Sunday, so
Yeah, that's the
at
difference.
least now we get a break. So it's I think getting in the film and watch tape and see where we were successful, and then see what we need to work on a little bit more, and I think just I thought we were really intentional of shooting the ball early in the shot clock in the first half, and I thought in the second half their defense had a little bit to do with it because they got back on us, but I think we need to be a little bit more intentional of shooting a little bit earlier in the shot clock.
Well, Coach, tough loss tonight, but an outstanding effort from your team.